Well, aloha. It's Friday. Well, not really. It's Saturday. I apologize. Oh, and I apologize for the broadcast right before this one where it was black. I hadn't hit one of the buttons that I needed to hit. So let's try this one more time. So aloha. It's Saturday. Friday just got away from me, and um, I wasn't able to do my usual Aloha Friday. So now we're doing it on Saturday. So let's start with we've been doing a few weeks of how to sell your home, especially in this market. Not that it's that difficult to sell your home if you're within the right range. Right now, things are still, inventory's still low, and we're still getting multiple offers on homes. Just a few weeks ago, I had a home that literally we put on the market on Thursday, and by Monday we were in escrow. So just uh, just a little bit of a crazy market. But now let's talk about open houses. You know, nothing makes a buyer say, "Oh my God, wow," better than an open house. An open house is their opportunity to give your house a whirl. To wiggle the light switches, to admire the crown molding, you know, to awkwardly ask about the bathrooms. For you, the seller, an open house is a chance for you to throw open the doors and dazzle the buyers with the big reveal, to make someone fall head over heels for your charming house. The, Here's some tricks that can help you make your open house a massive hit. Number one, you have to time it right. Your agent will typically hold an open house for 2 or 3 hours between, let's say, 11 and 5 on a Saturday and Sunday, when buyers have time and flexibility away from their jobs. To maximize your foot traffic, avoid having your open house during the holidays. You know, Big community events are not good times either, like the local marathon, or unofficial holidays like Super Bowl Sunday. Definitely don't want to do it then. Let your agent take the lead. You know, in your own personal open house, your real estate agent has two roles. They are the director, giving you instructions on how to prepare your house for for the open house day and what to do during the event. To buyers, your agent is the host. They will welcome the viewers, introduce your home's impressive features, and take questions from them. Your job is to make your house look like $1 million, or more like 600,000, depending on your price range. The job of your agent, an expert in local real estate market and what makes buyers tick, is to take care of the rest. And that will include helping you stage your home, hosting the open house, communicating with home buyers and buyers agents, and receiving feedback during the open house and communicating that feedback to you. Your agent will also recommend that you should probably leave while they show the house. Matter of fact, you should leave. It shouldn't be that you probably should. You should. They Strangers who look under the sinks and in the closets don't want you around. It can make it awkward for the buyer. Buyers want to make an assessment on their own without worrying about how the seller might react or they could influence them. Buyers may have trouble picturing themselves living in a house while you're right there. And sometimes sellers say too much. Okay. The last thing you want the buyers to think after the open house is that place needs work or this seller is desperate. I have the upper hand. So tell your agent, take the lead. This won't be their first rodeo. They know the nuanced ways to show your home in the best light, so the buyers will ooh and ah. They also know how to strategically answer questions from buyers to help you set up for success during negotiation. Okay? There are two main benefits of having a broker's open house. It gives your listing more exposure, and allows you to get feedback from the real estate agents for your home. That is another version of open house that we didn't cover, is a broker's open house, which is held a few days before your house goes on the market, that they invite the local brokers to visit your house and see it. Okay. Try some simple staging. This is number 3. You want your home to look its best while it's on the market. And last week we talked about staging. That's good for the open house as well. Okay? Clean like crazy. When your house is on the market, you need to keep it in showing shape, not only for the open house, but also for any scheduled showings with buyers. Even though you've already cleaned and organized your home for its listing photos, there's a good chance you've let clutter or dust pile up again, especially if you have children or pets. Make sure appliances, windows, and mirrors are fingerprint free. Clean and organize your closets, cabinets, and under the sink. Remember, during an open house, the buyers are always nosy. Clear every bit of clutter and get rid of it or put it in storage. You don't have the time to deep clean it? Well, you can get a professional cleaning service, and it costs about $115 to $200. If you're not sure about what service to hire, ask your agent. He can recommend somebody to clean your house. Do a smell check. If buyers get a whiff of something funky, they're gonna run, not walk, out of your house. A week prior to the open house, ask your agent or a neighbor to do an honest, no-hold-barred smell check. Some possible smell solutions. If your house has an aroma of pets, deep clean the carpets, relocate the litter box, and take steps to eliminate all traces of Fluffy. If the basement is dark and musty, buy a dehumidifier to remove the air moisture and run a fan to circulate the air. And if the kitchen drain stinks, drop in a cup of baking soda, then 2 cups of white vinegar. Enjoy the bubbling, and then let the mixture sit for 20 to 30 minutes. Run cold water for 30 seconds to flush the odor. Now, your pictures and valuables, put them away. You want your home to feel cozy and inviting, but not like someone specific, you, is living here. Personal belongings such as family photos, awards, religious art can distract the home buyers, make it harder for them to imagine themselves living there. And that's what you want. You want them to imagine themselves living there. And also, there's a safety element to storing your personal belongings too. Though your agent will be at the opening house, you're inviting strangers into your homes. Securely store your checkbooks, jewelry, prescription medications, and family heirlooms. Alert your neighbors to the open house as a courtesy, but also to ask that they let you know if they notice any suspicious activity. Make sure your agent signs visitors in and asks them to show ID, so that you have a record of who was in the house. Also, with a sign-in sheet, your agent can follow up to buyers to find out if anyone is interested in making an offer. And make sure you lock all windows and doors after the open house. Hate to be that negative, but you never know. Let the light in. Light doesn't only brighten up your space, it also makes the rooms look and feel bigger. An open house day, open all the curtains and blinds to let all the natural light in. Okay? Replace every single burnt out light bulb in and outside the house. Buyers should see a working light every time they flip a switch. And give your house a little extra curb appeal. Buyers will judge your house from the outside right when they pull up. So make last minute improvements to your home's curb appeal. Cut the grass, prune the trees, trim the shrubs, touch up any porch fixtures and furniture with a little paint. Heck, paint the whole porch. Plant new shrubs or set out potted flowers. Small, relatively low budget outdoor enhancements will make your home look all the more enticing to buyers, and you can add some last minute value. Draw attention to your home's best features. After your agent signs in and welcomes buyers to your home, they typically will have some time to wander around on their own. Even though you won't be there, you can still draw visitors' attentions to features in your home that you'd like to highlight. Prior to the open house, post signs around the home that calls attention to such as look down, new hardwood floors, or gas fireplace, push the button. Buyers will really appreciate the help and know that they're working with a very conscientious seller. Now, serve refreshments. Serving warm cookies, freshly baked brownies at an open house is one of the oldest tricks in the book. That's because it works. Buyers love being greeted with a small, sweet treat and a cold or warm beverage, depending on the time of year. Refreshments also give people a reason to stay longer. No one will rush you off because they're hungry or thirsty. Your agent may have relationships with a local cafe or bakery, which might offer snacks for free advertising at the open house. Now, what to do during and after the open house. Once you've done everything you can to make your house look and feel amazing to the buyers, and your agent is on site to assume the hosting duties, that's the time for you to go enjoy yourself. Go to the park, get a 3-course lunch, or do whatever you like as long as you're free to take calls in case your agent needs to get a hold of you. Your agent may have questions, so make sure that you're available and that your cell phone has reception. After the open house ends, your agent will share with you what questions the buyers asked and any comments they overheard by the visitors. Buyers' remarks will likely run the gamut, including some that could be negative. The important thing is to stay open to the buyer's feedback and follow your agent's advice about how to respond. Okay? Your agent may recommend that you make certain repairs, do some painting, or invest in additional staging. Whatever they advise, it's not personal. Remember, it's just the business of selling your home. All right. I know that was a little bit of a lot of information, but open houses are really, really good right now because the way that it's happened in the pandemic, it has been over a year that we have not been able to have open houses. And now we're able to have open houses again. And so take full advantage of that situation. All right. Well, this is Jamie Barber from Jamie Barber Homes. I've left my email address in the comments so that you can get a hold of me whenever you want. I'm here to answer any of your questions. And again, it's Saturday, not Friday, but it's Aloha. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. And next week, we'll continue our discussion. We'll probably be into the offer, accepting or rejecting. All right? Have a great rest of your weekend. And aloha.